y'all doing when I tell you Nancy Grace, she hit them lawyers. I'm talking about the Cox lawyers, Trump lawyers. You know they got Donald Trump, the mega Trump lawyers to help the clear boys to get away with unalive and Nolan Wells. That's my belief, allegedly. Okay? And honey, when I tell you they got so much money trying to silence the truth. They got so much social media and media outlets trying to destroy the truth. That enhanced audio, that's the truth. They don't want you to know. But honey, when I tell you Nancy Grace is on it, before I give my commentary, I would like to play some clips from her show, y'all. And then I want to get into some things if y'all don't mind. I need all my hitters on deck. I need y'all to like, share, subscribe, comment. I need y'all to be active in the comment section, okay? Because they already trying to filter us. People say, well, why is it so filtered? I don't know. It's not my doing. You know, I want to hear what y'all got to say. But honey, we are under attack. You know how it is, honey. So we're going to have to keep on fighting. You keep on typing and commenting. So I'm going to bring Nancy Grace up here. I'm going to bring her up here. That's what I'm going to do. All right. Check this out, y'all.
The Triton boat that took Nolan Wells to Horn Island. Many argue he was on the boat on the return when foul play occurred.
He was on the boat because we heard that audio. He was on the boat. Now, did he transfer the body on Bart's boat? Possibly. Maybe they put him on Bart's boat. Bart wasn't in an interview. Okay. Yeah. Bart had a boat out there. Hello. So possibly it was the reason why Bart was the oldest one. He was 21. He's a football player. He got the muscles to carry his dead body or unconscious body in his boat. Bart hated Nolan. Let's go.
Many argue he was not. In fact, the timeline has blown up because there are reports that Nolan Wells was seen on the island after the friend's boat left, which would exonerate him. Is that true?
No, it's not true, Nancy. They're just making up shit. They just showed us a dark-skinned boy that was not Nolan Wells. Anybody got eyes can see that boy was not Nolan Wells. And they are supposed to be the higher up. They're supposed to be so smart and so intelligent, but they couldn't even tell that wasn't Nolan Wells. And I could tell that's not Nolan Wells. And they're trying to push it to the public because they want to steer the truth. They want us to look that way when we're supposed to look the other way. Come on now.
Don't know. I'm trying to find out. For me, nobody's guilty and everybody's a suspect because we don't know the truth yet. But we will. Joining us tonight, two veteran trial lawyers. Tyler Cox is joining us with the law firm Taylor and Cox, him being the Cox. Also with us, another veteran trial lawyer, Edward Pulsick, attorney for the boys as well. Actually, they're not boys. They're adults in the eyes of the law due to their age.
Thank
you for being with us tonight. My first question, to clear up this matter, have your clients taken polygraphs? Ed, you and Tyler. I'm not saying.
No, they have not. They haven't taken no damn polygraph. But I'm just giving you guys clips because I got something to say, right?
They have lied, and I'm not saying they haven't lied. I don't know. I have no reason to disbelieve your clients or to believe them. Just because somebody tells you the sky is blue does not mean the sky is blue. You do know that, right?
Well, I can tell you this: they were off Horn Island at 4:30 p.m. on July 4th. And Nolan Wells was seen alive.
Now we're getting somewhere. How can you prove that to me other than them telling you? I assume you've got GPS tracking and the call to CJ?
We have witnesses among other things, but I can also tell you this. They were off the island.
Wait. You got witnesses amongst other. What's the other things? And where's the witnesses? because Nolan possessions, his phone and keys was with the boys. Why is that? So who is the witnesses? Why didn't videotape that? Y'all videotape anything else, right? Why you ain't videotape Nolan at the beach after 4 or 5 or 6 o'clock? These witnesses are liars. Liars. Your own people haven't even took a polygraph test, and I know the witness is not doing it. How much are y'all paying this witness to lie? And we're not going to go based off of a strange witness word. Okay? Hell no.
4:30 p.m. And Nolan Wells was seen alive by multiple people at 6 p.m. still on the island.
Tyler.
Yes.
The witnesses that came forward. Here's something that would tend to corroborate them is if multiple witnesses said the same thing. Witnesses separated in time and space. Witnesses that are all friends. Witnesses that are not good friends with your clients. That may have a reason to be fuzzy on the time. I'm not saying they are, or that they're not. Here's my question to you. Are these witnesses friends of your clients?
I don't think they're friends, and they're not even the same age.
Okay. Next question. How many witnesses place him there on the island at 6-ish?
At least two that I know.
2. Did the witnesses know each other?
Yes.
Were they together that day?
Yes.
Secrets are the Sam here for a Nolan Xavier Wells update, and the Cox lawyers were on Nancy Grace, and Nancy Grace that goes in, she's asking them about the witnesses, and they're like, yeah, they're reliable pretty much. And she's like, just because somebody tells you the sky is blue.
Ooh, honey, I gotta say something now. It's time for me to speak. Do y'all mind if I speak? Press 7 if y'all don't mind if I speak. It's time for me to take the mic. Woo! It's showtime, okay? Y'all. When I tell you, honey, I have to get up. I have to walk around from the screen. I have to go outside, let the mosquitoes eat me up, because I needed to feel something real after watching that circus. And honey, the Cox lawyers got on Nancy Grace, national television, by the way, to defend a grown-ass man, okay, who was on that last boat with Nolan Wells, the Triton. That boat that took him to Horn Island, right? And they showed up looking like a Saturday Night Live sketch. You hear what I'm saying? Like a goddamn commercial. Like they was filming a TikTok for their law firm. One of them got a hat that says, call Cox, call Cox, call Cox. Like it's a plumbing damn service. Like you got a leak in your damn basement. What is this? And then I look behind the other lawyer's child, and there's another Carl Cox hat sitting on the desk like a damn prop. Like it's a set decoration or something. Like they're selling merchandise at a damn concert. You on TV defending people connected to a black man's death, and you got a damn promotional hat on. You got a promotional hat on. Honey, when I tell you I laughed at that shit, I laughed at that ugly ass a hat, okay? That laugh, that scared, let me tell you, I laughed so hard with that shit when I seen him. Because this is who they sent, y'all. This is the cavalry. This is the best defense money can buy. A man in a trucker hat and his best friend or his brother, whoever, who drive the same car. Look, they told us they drive similar cars. They told us they're best friends now. They told us they bonded over this case. I don't give a damn about y'all cars. I don't care if y'all got matching pajamas. Where is the evidence? Where is the proof? And where is anything that make me believe that Nolan Wells was on that island at 6 p.m.? Because that's all they got. The whole house of cards, 4:30, the boat leave. 6 o'clock, Nolan still breathing. 90 minutes, that supposedly cleared them. And Nancy Grace, who I usually can't stand with her dramatic interrupting prosecutor ass self. But Nancy sat there and she picked that shit apart. Yes, she did. And these lawyers crumbled like cheap crackers. Let me tell you exactly how it went down, y'all. They said they got a witness, multiple witness, right? Then one of them gonna say at least two witnesses. Oh, at least two? Well, damn. Why didn't you just say so? Two whole people. Lock it up. Case closed. Free the boys. Two witnesses saw him at 6 p.m. But then Nancy, honey, asked her one question. Are these witnesses friends with your clients? And honey, this man, and I got the transcripts. I wrote it down because I couldn't believe a grown-ass lawyer said this shit out loud. He gonna say, I don't think so. They're not even the same age. What? What does age got to do with anything, y'all? Huh? Have you ever had an uncle? Have you ever had a mentor? Have you ever had a co-worker? What does not the same age prove? That they don't know each other? Hell, Bart was 21 and they were 19 and 18. Honey, that ain't in cahoots. Y'all, they didn't rehearse this in the parking lot before going to the damn police, clearly, right? And then Nancy asked if they was together that day. And he said yes. The witnesses were together that day. They know each other. They was on the island together. So you got two witnesses too who know each other, was together, who likely sat down and compared notes before talking to the damn police, who likely collaborated each other's stories over some damn beers. And that is your multiple independent witnesses. This is your exoneration. Honey, this is your the boys is innocent moment. Honey. Two people who knew each other is not a multiple witness, y'all. That is not a separate in a time and space. That is not strangers with no lie to tell. That is two people who was together, who talked to each other, probably was drunk. And by the way, the lawyer couldn't even confirm if they were sober. Nancy asked straight up, were they drinking? And they didn't even know, y'all. They didn't ask. They didn't ask a witness, were you drinking? You're building a whole defense on two people, and you're not even asking if they were intoxicated. You didn't ask if your star witness was drunk. Hell, and then the timeline, the precious 6 p.m. timeline, the thing they've been beating the whole farm on, right? They said the Triton left at 4:30. They said Nolan was seen at 6 p.m., 90 minutes later. That's clear the boys, right? Clear the boys. That puts them on the water gone while Nolan still is on that damn island. But where is the GPS? Where is the CTO timestamp, y'all? Where is the video? Where is the damn photo? Nancy asked for the timestamp of the CTO call that Brandon Tatum, officer, big body Tatum, whatever he want to call himself, where is the goddamn timestamp of the photo he put out? Huh? And these lawyers couldn't even produce it, y'all, on national TV. Honey, with the whole world watching. They couldn't even produce a damn timestamp. And I'm supposed to believe this shit? I'm supposed to look at this and say, oh, well, the lawyer said, so it must be right. Girl, what? Just because somebody tell you the sky's blue don't mean the sky's damn blue, right? Nancy said that. And they sat there looking like she caught them with a fist in the cookie jar, child. Like she slapped them with a goddamn brick. Like somebody tell you the sky is blue don't mean the sky is blue. And they ain't have no answer for that. They just keep on saying, well, we got witnesses. We got other things. What other things you got? Bring that shit out. Bring it out. What you waiting for? You on TV. This is your moment. This is when you shut everybody up. This is when you prove the boys are innocent. You sitting there with your goddamn hat that say Carl Cox talking about other things. What other things, bruh? And then this is the part that made me just get up and pace around the house, y'all. Honey, then when we find out, right, that the boat ain't even been searched, y'all. The Triton, the boat, the actual physical boat that they were on never been searched. Nancy asked, she said, was the boat searched? And they said, no, they don't think so. They don't think so. You are goddamn lawyers. You don't think so. You don't know. You ain't demanded that. You ain't pushed for that. You just okay with the boat floating around, never been looked at, never been processed, while Nolan Wells' family still don't got no damn answers. And they got the damn nerve to say, well, it don't belong to our clients. It belongs to somebody else. You gonna ask them? Who? Who do we ask? Because the person who owned the boat ain't saying nothing. The person who owned the boat ain't on TV. The person who owned that boat ain't making themselves available. So who? Who we asking? The damn seagulls? Huh? The sand? The water? And let's not forget about that polygraph. Did y'all forget about that? I did not. I did not forget about it. And then the polygraph. Oh, the polygraph. This is where it gets real messy, y'all, because Brandon Tatum, Officer Tatum, the YouTuber who's been running around telling everybody that most of the friends pass the damn polygraph, he said that on that same show on Nancy Grace. He said they passed, and these lawyers get on there and say, no, they didn't take no damn polygraph. You see how they lie? You see how they lie? They did not take a polygraph, y'all. Nobody took a polygraph. So who lying? Tatum or the lawyers? Somebody lying. Somebody got the story wrong, and somebody out here spreading misinformation while a black man is dead and his family is still grieving. And the only person they confirmed took a polygraph was, guess who? Katie, the white girl Katie, the one they tried to say they didn't know, the one they text, the one they investigated, and somehow got her ass number. And when Nancy pressed on that, when she said y'all did not know her, but y'all text her, they danced, baby. They danced. They did a two-step. They did a damn shuffle. They talked in circles about a friend of a friend, an investigation, and just all this glubberish, just pure gurberishness. You know what I'm saying? The kind that talk that make you think they're either lying or they don't know what their clients even told them. Either way, that's a problem. Either way, that shit ain't good, y'all. And here's what keep me up at night. These same Cox lawyers, these same Carl Cox hat wearing, similar car driving, best friend having lawyers, they also represented, guess who? Joe McCain. Woo! You know who that is, right? Remember that black girl, Ashley Janae, fiance took her over there to Africa girl and unalived her. That's what I believe. Okay. The man who almost got to be her husband, allegedly, that was just a setup. The man that's connected to another case where a black man, a person ended up dead. Yeah, him. Look, things that make you go, things that make you go, okay. Now, I ain't saying they guilty or nothing, but I'm saying they guilty. That's what I believe anyway. I ain't saying they choose these cases because they got a type, but I am saying it's a damn pattern, ain't it? Ain't it? It's a damn pattern. I am saying it is a coincidence that you side eye. It just makes you side eye, right? I'm saying if you go to a firm for people connected to Black Death and say something about your brand, that say something about you, who represents you and why, right? Don't that say something about who you are and what you represent? And listen, they up there on TV looking like they just ripped a bong before the interview. I'm sorry, but the one with the hat, he looked stoned as hell, y'all. He looked stoned. He looked like his ass was floating around, like he was on another plane of existence, like he was just thinking about the lunch while Nancy Grace was dismantling his whole case in real time. And honey, the other one just sitting there, just nodding along like a goddamn bobblehead, like a yes man, like the hype man at a damn concert who don't know the damn words. You know that type, child. This is who the boys got. This is their defense, y'all. This is the best they could do. If this is the best, then the truth must be real bad, right? If this is what they leading with two witnesses who know each other, no timestamps, no polygraphs, no boat search, no explanation for Katie, no GPS, no photos, no videos. If this is the best they got, then they are what they hiding? What they hiding? Huh? What are they not saying, y'all? Because I promise you this. I promise you, if my client was innocent, if I knew my client was innocent, I would have the receipts. I would have the timestamps. I would have that damn video. I have the boat owner on the phone. I would have everything. I would be sitting on Nancy Grace with a promotion. I would not be sitting on Nancy Grace with a promotional hat talking about at least two witnesses and they not the same age. I wouldn't be doing that. Okay. I would have my facts together. Okay. And the fact that they don't, the fact that they came with this shit, with this weak, this flimsy, this embarrassing display of legal representation, honey, that tells me everything I need to know about this. No, I promise you, that tells me that 6 p.m. timeline is busted. It's busted. Hashtag busted, y'all. Look, that tells me the whole defense is a house of cards and Nancy Grace just blew on it and it just started falling all down. I promise you. And honey, it ain't just me. I know y'all in the comments saying this shit too. I know y'all watching this interview and picking it apart the same way. Cause look, we've been through this before, y'all. We've been watching cases where the defense come with the smoke and mirrors and hope we don't even notice the man behind the damn curtains. We've been seeing lawyers get on TV and perform instead of prove. We've been seeing the system protect who it want to protect and leave Black families out in the damn cold. And Nolan Wells' family is out there, y'all, right now, grieving, waiting, wanting answers. And these lawyers got on TV with a promotional merchandise and talked about their cars. Their cars. When a man is dead, when a mother don't know what happened to her son, when a community is crying out for damn justice, and you talking about you and your counselor drive similar cars, get out my damn face right now. Get all the way out my face. And the Mississippi investigation, honey, the local police, where y'all at? Because Nancy Grace asked why the boat ain't been searched, and these lawyers said, ask the authorities. So I'm asking, where is the authority? Where is the investigation? Why is the boat still floating around like a ghost ship, untouched, unprocessed, while lawyers go on TV with hats and no facts? Hello. Why is the FBI not talking? Huh? FBI, why they not talking? Why ain't the local law enforcement quiet? Why is the only people talking, making noise are YouTubers and podcasts and Nancy damn Grace? Honey, this is a death. This is a death. A Black man who went on a boat with his friends and never came back, and the system moving like it lost a dog. Okay? Like it's missing a damn wallet, like it just don't matter. But it matters. Nolan Wells matters, y'all. Hashtag Nolan Wells. Nolan Wells matter. And every time these lawyers open their mouth and say nothing, every time they dodge a damn question, every time they deflect to ask somebody else, it's more, it matters more because it shows us who they are. It shows us what this case is really about. It's about exoneration. It's not about exoneration. I'll tell you that. You know what it's about? It's about confusion. It's about muddying the waters. It's about throwing enough dirt and dust in the air that people stop looking too close. But we looking. We still looking, ain't that right? And we see the 6 p.m. timeline line for what it is. It's just a story. It is a hope. It's a Hail Mary. Two witnesses who know each other, who is together, who might have been drinking, who ain't got no photos, no videos, no proof. This is the timeline. This the exoneration. This is the boys is innocent thing. Honey, it's busted. Why busted? Okay? It's busted on live TV in front of everybody under Nancy Grace questions. It fell apart like wet paper, y'all, like a damn cheap suit in the rain, like a lie that couldn't hold its own weight. And now they got to go back to their clients and tell them. They got to say, we tried. We went on TV with our hats and our car stories and our best friendship, and it did not work. The people saw right through that shit, and the people want facts. The people want the boat search. The people want polygraphs. The people want timestamps. The people want the damn truth. And until they got that, they ain't got nothing, y'all. Until they got that, they just got two lawyers with matching hats and a story that don't add up. And Nolan Wells is still gone. His family is still waiting, and the Triton is still over there untouched while the water keeps secrets. So no, I don't believe the 6 p.m. timeline. I don't believe the witnesses. I don't believe the lawyers. I don't believe the ex-authorities' deflection. I don't believe the not that same age. They're not the same age excuse. I just do not believe the call cot hat. I don't believe. I believe Nolan Wells deserves better. I believe his family deserves better. I believe the boat needs to be searched. I believe the friends need to take a damn polygraph. I believe the timestamps need to be released. That's what I believe. I believe the truth needs to come out right now. And honey, I believe every single person watching this, every single one of y'all in my comments who been riding with me, who been sharing these videos, who's been keeping Nolan's name alive, I believe y'all know the difference between a defense and a damn performance. Y'all know. And that is why we ain't stopping. This is why we keep talking. And this is why we keep asking until somebody got something real to say. Until the boat gets searched, until the timestamps come on out, until the truth float to the damn surface like it always do. Rest in power, Nolan Wells. And we ain't forgot about you, bruh. We ain't letting this shit go. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, y'all? Come on, y'all. Y'all with me? Come on now.